are at the trailhead for Hunt Lake. There's a few cars here. See, not too bad. Trailhead is over here. Going this way. You heading out that way pretty quick here. It's beautiful out today. Good weather. I'm excited. A little smoky, but otherwise good weather.
Hi everyone, we're here today. We are going to backpack into Hunt Lake. We're super excited. The weather's perfect. It's about 75 degrees, so it's a great day for a hike. We've never done this one before, so we're really excited to see what the trail's like. We brought Franny with us and put her little hound pack on, so she's in charge of carrying her own food and some water for the day.
We decided not to bring Nova because there's a lot of boulder hopping, and she's not a very boulder hopping kind of dog.
Yeah, she's not the most graceful.
Franny's a little more nimble.
Right, Fran? You ready?
Let's go.
Let her lead the way.
So this is what we're dealing with here. Here's the boulder field. There's Franny. You can see she's doing okay.
No, you go back. Go.
It's beautiful though. I think we're going to try to do the boulder field instead of... People did say there was a trail down there somewhere, but that just kind of looks like a drop off, and I'm not really sure where we would hit that trail. So we're just going to try to go over the boulder field here. He's directly up. Little rock rabbit. He blends in. He's hard to see. So we started over there. Now we're coming up. It's definitely a bit of a trek. You can see there's some ribbons like that we're following. There's some, like I see an arrow right there. So I think we're just kind of generally heading up in that direction. So you can see Franny's doing pretty good. She's way ahead of us.
She ditched her pack.
Yeah.
The dog's pack.
Yeah, she couldn't get under a log, so we had to pull the pack. So we'll put it back on her once we get up to the lake. Oh well, what are you gonna do? There's that log right down there. Right there. Couldn't get over it, couldn't get under it. Pack kept catching, so we had to pop it off her. So we just made this way harder than it needed to be. We just came all the way up that hill over that edge right there. And after we got up here and started looking, you can see down here, ribbon. And there's another ribbon over here somewhere. Oh, blue one in the tree over there, right there. So you're supposed to be following the path down there, and it looks actually like a little bit of a path that's kind of level. There's another ribbon right there. So look for those ribbons. We followed the tree line all the way up because there's a little bit of a trail. So it's just another way you can get there, but we probably made it a little harder than we needed to. At least it's leveling out now. But we're definitely going that direction over to the lake. So, all right, we've kind of come over the top of that hill now. Again, I think we should have came probably from down there. There's the ribbons. But you can see our path now up to the lake. Looks like it's gonna be right up through there. Probably a trail that goes right up through there. Hopefully a trail. We haven't really been on a trail yet, so well, let's go check it out. Okay guys, so we just came from way up there. We essentially just came straight down, so we're just doing a lot of extra work. We actually found the trail here that kind of goes through the bushes. There's a couple of different trails that branch. There's one that goes up by the rocks through the bushes here, but you can see there's a green ribbon. So I think this is what they meant by another ribbon right there. This trail is to the left of the boulder field. So it's once you get on the initial trail, you go straight across the boulder field. You follow the ribbons and the cairn there, and then you get to this point. And now if you're facing toward the lake, there's the boulder field. Lake's that way. So now the trail's on the left side. So if you want to follow the trail, you can come down here. If you want to stay on the boulder field up there, you can just go right on up, or you can come down here and get to this trail if you have a dog or kids. We're hoping it's a little bit easier from here. So hopefully that helps you guys traverse this one a little bit. All right, we're back on the trail now. Franny's getting packed back up because we found the trail. So yeah, stick to the bottom of the boulder field once you cross the initial boulder field. Just make sure to look for the cairn and the ribbons. Don't go way up to the top of the boulder field. That makes it way harder, but man, this trail is beautiful this time of year.
Franny's getting impatient.
Everything's changing. Franny's getting impatient. What's wrong, Fran? You ready to go? All right, let's get going. All right, making our way up to the lake. Look at that view. That's the path right up there. Been following these ribbons all the way up this little valley here. And it's just beautiful. Once we got off that boulder field, we followed this trail here. Man, just walking through this little valley with all the colors changing and really beautiful. Up we go.
All right, little fun fact for this trip is pay attention to these ribbons. This will make your hike a little more enjoyable.
Doing good, Fran? Yeah? Good girl.
Hold on. In my hand.
Whew, here we go. Okay, not gonna lie, that you can probably hear me breathing heavy. That ascent right there, right up leading to the lake, we got a little bit more. That was tough. That was hard. Up there, trail takes off right over there, and I think goes around and up. So, but we definitely got a nice view. Franny's killing it. She does a lot better when we take her bag off, but there's so many of these logs for her to jump over and under. Her bag keeps getting caught on the log, so we just had to pull it off. So I guess that's a pretty good tip if you're bringing a dog with a carry bag. If they're a little bit bigger, you might want to just take it off them and let them go without it. Just don't bring one at all. We probably will not bring one next time we go on this hike. All right, there's the first glimpse of the lake. That's not quite the lake. There's a little pond here that we come to before the lake, and the lake's just right up over there. But first glimpse of water anyway. Yeah, we had to come up over that little saddle right there and then drop down. See, there's another ribbon. Guys, the theme of the day is follow the ribbons. Just do it. Follow the ribbons. This is the first little campsite. As you come in right over there, past that little pond, and then the lake. Give you the grand entrance here. Saw fish jumping, that's a good sign. Brought the old fishing pole. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Every time you get here, it's always worth it. Beautiful. Alright, it's about 4. So Heather and I, we walked the trail on this side of the lake over that boulder field, and we went to check out a camping spot that's right there. We didn't see any tents, so we thought we were good to go. Well, there was 2 backpacks sitting in the camping spot, so we were a little frustrated. We came back to the one that we came out first, so we're okay, but we ended up trying to come this way. It's just a hot tip. There's no trail, so we just kind of bushwhacked our way all the way through this over here, all the way over back here. It was not fun. It took us about an hour just to get that distance, and it was not pleasant. Look at it. You can see my legs. Let's see if you can see. See, my legs are a little. Let me turn this way. You can see the legs. Legs are beat up. I made the mistake of wearing shorts. Heather had leggings on, so she was more protected, but man, legs got ate up. So if you guys come up here, there's a trail that goes all the way from over here, but do be cautious. That boulder hopping from over there all the way to over there, that was a long boulder hop, longer than I expected. And we had our dog with us, and she wasn't struggling or anything, but you can tell she was about boulder hopped out. So trail from this first entrance camp spot all the way over to the boulder hopping. You can boulder hop all the way to a camp spot that sits right there. Beautiful little camp spot. The only thing about it though is that you don't get this view here if you're over there. And I just talked to the people that came out that their backpacks were over there. They said we totally could have had it, so that's a little frustrating. They were just up hiking the ridge, but you know, that's all right. That camp spot would have been cool over there, but this one has this view. The only reason we don't really like this one as much here is because it's right at the entrance of the lake, and it's right where people come out from hiking. So we are doing this from a Sunday to Monday, so our hopes is that we won't have anybody really coming in on us tonight, but the entrance of the trail does leak right into where the camp spot is. So if you're at this end of the lake, just be prepared that people will probably be walking through your camp quite a bit. If you're at that end of the lake, I almost guarantee you're not going to get hardly any traffic, because I don't think many people make that trek. So, but yeah, just some hopefully helpful information for you as you come into this absolutely stunning Hunt Lake, the Selkirks. Alright, we got the Sawyer Mini, which is great for backpacking, water filtration system. It does come with its own little bag, but the way I like to use this the best is it actually has the screw top will work on these smart water bottles. So I can put the water in the smart, I can screw this on, and then I can actually squirt the water filtered into my other water bottle. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So when we're at the lake, it's easy to fill up the water bottle. So this is the easiest way to do it. You just screw this on, this little Sawyer Mini here. Okay, and then you pop the top off here. And then everything you squirt out of this is now filtered through the Sawyer Mini. So all this water going into the bottle is all filtered water now. This is my favorite filter for backpacking. The bag that comes with it isn't great. A lot of people kind of complain about it, which I totally understand. It's not a great bag, but you can get a lot of third-party bags that are really, really good. So this is the only thing that's kind of annoying is when you're using a water bottle, is once it gets to this point and you kind of already squish it all down, you have to kind of let the air out. Let it pop back up. Twist it back down. And there you go. But it really doesn't take long to get, you know, a couple water bottles full, especially if you're just getting water for, you know, your dehydrated meals. This Sawyer Mini is really, really good. Water bottle completely full with only having to pull that off there once. Pull it off again. There we go. The other cool thing too is that, like, if you just want to drink water straight from this, you can. So if you just want to, you know, tilt your head back and squirt some water in your mouth, you can drink straight from this and just keep this on here. We're doing this because we're going to put some stuff in here, and then we're also going to be doing, you know, the dehydrated meals later. So we'll need to put it in a different container. But yeah, Sawyer Mini. It's a really awesome little filter that you can throw on your backpack.
sneaking a Sawyer mini drink?
I am. I wasn't sneaking it.
Refreshing.
Very good. Hungry, Fran?
She's a very dainty eater.
She's probably happy to eat food without Nova for a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just got the fire going. We're getting ready to make some food. We're going to use our little Bizgear cook set here to heat up some water. We got some dehydrated food we're going to do. We got these guys. Looks really good. Some chicken fried rice and some rice and chicken. We're going to kind of combine the two to get kind of a big meal. One thing I wanted to call out, which is kind of cool, we have these GSI coffee mugs that we use. One of the things that we really like about them is that when you peel off this here, you get this, and it actually has the measurements on it, so we can have kind of an idea of how much water we need. Obviously we'll never make it perfect, but at least we have kind of an idea now of the water that we can put into our Bizgear here, so that we can make the dehydrated meals. So another reason, not just for coffee, but also for measuring stuff, which is kind of cool. We really like these GSI cups. So I'm going to get my I just filled up this smart water bottle with my Sawyer Mini again here, and we're going to go ahead and use some. Okay, there we go. Pull this out. I love this little cook set. This is really cool. So this comes with some other stuff, but we only put in stuff in here that we need for this trip, and this is actually extra. This is also a little GSI. This is a coffee filter kit. You just put this right on our GSI cups, and then we just filter the coffee through it and we can make coffee, so that's kind of neat. That actually doesn't come with this kit, but that is something you can get separate. You know, all this stuff will be in the description, guys, if it's something you want to go check out on Amazon and see, you know, how much it costs or whatever. But so this is our little backpacking cook stove here that we hook up to our little butane. So you can see it packs up real small inside of this little orange carrier here, inside of the pots. So you just unfold this. It's really cool. It's really tiny, super light. And then what I need to do now is I actually need to grab the little butane. Alright, so Heather grabbed me a little butane tank here, so I'm going to go ahead and just screw this in. Very simple. I'm going to set this down, make sure it's level and it's not going to fall. I'm going to find a place here real quick. Okay, so then very simple. It has this push button start here, so you just push the button. Actually, I'm sorry, you have to turn on the butane first. You'll hear it hiss a little bit. When you hear that hiss, hit the button. Got your flame. You can turn it up and down. You can turn it down to off, or you can turn it way up. Really simple. Okay. Go and get my pot here. Get all the little dust out of it. Dump our water in from our GSI cup. And you know what? Just in case we spill a little bit, let's just add a little here, just to be safe. Doesn't hurt to boil a little extra water. Grab our handles here. I'm going to grab the bottom of the butane here just to make sure that it doesn't tip over. There we go. Cover this guy up. Wait for boiling water. Alright, water boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and that looks about right. A little bit. And seal it. Give it some time to cook. This one here. Maybe not quite all of that. Seal this guy up. Go. Give him a few minutes to cook.
We're probably gonna mix them together and share because that's what we do.
Okay, we'll let it sit for another 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Not bad.
Not bad.
No chili mac, but it's not bad. Alright, we just finished dinner and today's kind of a special day. So it's actually Franny's birthday, so she's turning 8 years old today. So I've actually kind of been scared to try these because they kind of freak me out. They don't have to be cold, but we figured we'd give it a try. This is the ice cream sandwich from Mountain House. Doesn't have to be cold. I guess apparently you just open it and you eat it. We'll give it a try. I'm kind of scared. Oh, looks weird. Oh, I don't know about this.
Alright, give it a try.
Has no smell.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like
Crunchy.
it's kind of like
A cookie bar?
no, not a cookie bar.
Doesn't
Like
sound
maybe
like
mine's old.
it doesn't sound like you're eating ice cream.
Oh, it tastes like mint now.
Well, you have to give Franny a little chunk. I mean, it is her 8th birthday.
Franny, come here. We'll see if she even wants it.
She might not even eat
It's
it.
a little interesting here. Let's get the chocolate off of it. Come here, Franny.
Yeah, I don't think that's real
Come here,
chocolate.
girl. Look. Franny, come here. Okay, happy birthday, friend. Look, Franny, here. Franny,
She hear something?
you want this? Come here. Okay,
There we
happy
go.
birthday,
She's like, oh yeah, food for me.
friend. Oh, she spit it out. So, it's still down there.
Happy birthday, Fran.
Happy birthday, Franny. She does not like Mountain House ice cream sandwiches. I really don't either. They're not very good. Okay, so I gave Brooks the other half.
And I feel like you gave it a really unfair review because I think these are really good. I think you're a little too critical of these. It's a nice treat. It's nothing like ice cream, so don't expect an ice cream sandwich. It's crunchy, but it does have a nice, like, kind of minty, chocolatey taste.
Gross.
I like it.
Just gross.
Comes together nicely. I think, you know what, if you want a sweet treat, it's not going to go bad, it's not going to melt. You know, it's not going to get too hot and get weird. I think that's great.
Or if you want to mess, this is what happens when you break a ice cream mint sandwich in half.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ate mine over the ground instead of over myself, so hot tip. It's like those Nature Valley bars. Get all over the place. Huh? I recommend it. Heather doesn't. Hey, I think it's a good sweet treat.
Thumbs down from me.
I'll give it a. I'm like a right here. It's not like, you know, not like you're in a candy bar, but you know, if you want to, I would recommend getting it and trying it for yourself. Yeah. Bon appetit. we do like once we get camp settled, kind of get everything going here, we can finally sit down and just kind of be comfortable for the night. We like to sit down to a little adult beverage and just kind of enjoy the sounds of the evening as the sun's going down, and it's just really peaceful out here. The wind kind of calmed down a little bit, and it's just a good time to really sit down and listen and really just try to soak in everything around us.
Be present in the moment.
In the moment. Cheers.
Yum. Had to bring some of our homemade huckleberry jam. Kind of hard to get out of here. Yum.
Heather did a video on making the jam actually, so if you guys want to check that out, we'll put a link in the description. You can see the recipe and how to make it, and we also have a video of us picking the huckleberries, so we'll put that in there too. Check both those out.
Oh, look at that.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum. Okay, ready? Yum. That's good.
Nice little
Better than the
treat.
coffee shop.
Nice little treat.
Mm-hmm. The jam.
Yeah.
Yum. So good. All right, these are my treasures that I found on this trip. Big finds this time. I have a nice little spinner there. Looks like I found 2 nickels, 2 pennies, and a button. So yeah, these are my treasures that I've found so far. All right, last view. We're all packed up, getting ready to head out. Campsite looks pretty good. Remember, anytime you're camping, always leave your campsite better than the condition you found it. Pick up trash. We left a little bit of wood for the next camper. Picked up some trash along the trail, and we're gonna be packing it out with us. All right, you ready, friend? Ready to go home? All right, let's go.
All right, we made it back. It was actually a pretty rough hike coming down. A little bit easier going in than it was coming down. Coming down was rough. Franny did awesome. Did really good. I just wanted to show you the view from the parking lot. I think we had a lot of smoke on the way in, but like you can see Priest Lake down there. Really cool view of the lake. The video really just doesn't do it justice, but beautiful day. A lot less smoke today than there was when we came up. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Well, we're all packed up. We're getting ready to go home. It's always sad to pack your bag and leave a beautiful experience like this, but we are thankful for any time we get to get out in nature. Kind of recharges your soul a little bit. So I did want to give a special shout out to all the grandparents, friends, family who are willing to take a day out of their busy lives, watch our kids or your kids too, so that you can get away just like we do and enjoy this beautiful scenery that nature has to offer for us. Again, remember to like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the rest of our future videos. Remember, why live a little when you can live a lot?